hello, everyone. I want to thank Chicago Flip Red for an opportunity to come speak on their platform, and I appreciate everything Zoe Lee and the whole team are doing to expose corruption and get people in office who believe in following the Constitution. My name is Jackie Sample. I'm a court advocate, and I became a court advocate because of my own victimization by the court system. My case started in DuPage County, where judges knowingly accepted fraudulent financial affidavits. That went to aiding and abetting my spouse to steal millions of dollars in my assets, leaving me penniless. Upon that, the judge finally, after 2.5 years, dismissed my divorce against my wishes, forcing me to remain married to an abusive spouse. So yes, I am currently married in a marriage that I choose not to be in, while my spouse has gotten away with millions of dollars. I've created this board, which I have supporting documentation to support all of the actors that took a role in my case. I am now currently in federal court suing, but in federal court, I thought, wow, finally I'm gonna get justice. But also in federal court, no one's following the Constitution. They don't acknowledge the Constitution. Another issue is they don't acknowledge disability rights. They don't acknowledge parents' rights. Although there are no children in my case, everybody in common have the same issue. Whether you're in criminal court, family court, probate court, foreclosure court, everyone's being violated. Their deprivation of rights, constitutional rights are being violated. No one is answering for the lawlessness that's happening in our court system. So what we have to do, we have to hold our elected officials accountable. Governor Pritzker definitely should be looking into the criminality that's happening in the courtroom. It is his responsibility to uphold the law. U.S. Attorney Andrew Boutros, it is his responsibility to investigate the crimes. Kwame Raoul's office, it is your responsibility, Mr. Raoul, to look into the crimes that's happening in our courtroom. There are so many advocates that have flocked to me because they see me fighting on Facebook. It's time for you all to do your job or get out of office. I'm going to allow one of my other advocates to speak about his circumstances. There are thousands of unanswered complaints about fraud, crime, constitutional rights violation. Thousands of people are pouring in with these complaints, but no one is reporting the crime. No one is holding anybody accountable for our constitutional laws. And it's time that we address this. Thank you.
I am Mr. Warfield. Y'all heard the sister. I am a community supporter. I support my people. You see what's going on as we are paying attention to what the system is bringing us. I recently was just released from the county. The county, they had me holed up in there for 6 months. When the sister talk about there's no justice and they not obeying to their constitutional laws, what that tell us? That tell us our law of what we represent as a human, as the real humans on the land, we must take in our own hands. We don't wait on man to give us the justice that we need. That's why I'm here with my sisters. I received the calling that as we are here today, we must stand and get out our own way and quit allowing our kids, our women to be neglected, and also our men be very disrespected. And we must prepare for our families and our youth out here that the system is destroying and kidnapping right now. If you don't have no support with you right now, if you don't care for this calling, as you watching this video or as you listening to this, it could be you next. Because right now this system is very disrespectful on God's law. Right? We're looking at a justice system that don't represent justice. A system that don't represent nothing to talk about. As I am here because the freedom of the universe made sure I be here to support my sister. My sister. As we know in that nature, protect themselves, every species on earth, and they only stick what they worth. If you know an ant don't play with roaches, why are we steady allowing this system to abuse our people? And now I'm here today, as I know I'm not equal with an injustice system that don't represent the law of the land. And they playing, we must stand up and grab each other's hand and get in the newness of creation, not procrastination.
Yes.
We procrastinate, we waiting on something out to fall out the sky. If they trick you, they beat you. And that's what they put in your eye. They're abusing you. They molesting you. They're using you. And they got you distracted.
Now they are beating and killing your people, destroying you and your people, and you sit back like you equal to an injustice system. Now I was in this county jail for 6 months. I called Danny Davis on the phone. He got my personal number. I called LaShawn Ford. He got my personal number. And all up north. I'm out here. I'm here to take back what is ours to know we represent the freedom of speech. When they talk about this injustice system that's abusing my people and abusing my women and seeds, we need a leadership, a great leadership, that's gonna give back what they give back to us. And I'm saying that to say we must protect ourselves right now and get out and do something about this injustice. Because when I'm seeing that the shepherd left the flock, as the word of God knows that we must speak power. If you're a coward, sit back and relax until your time comes. I'm saying this to say, right now they're doing to our youth in the county jail is abusing them, feeding them with medication. Right now it's a psych ward in there. And they're not letting nobody out because they see no one representing what they talking about out their mouth. So we know if a mouth say anything and you steady believing in these people, you live in a false dream. So I say this to say, the kings and queens that hit a crack, it's time for us to come out. It's a calling. And there's no one gonna protect us from here. No one gonna raise us up and build us up from here. So have no fear and come out with your great inspiration. I love you, my people. Let's go.
Woo!